What if I told you that I got into Harvard Business School with a GMAT score that most people would consider too low? Number 750, no Ivy League undergraduate. And yet, here I am. This is how I cracked the code, and how you can too. In this video, I'll walk you through the exact steps I took to get into Harvard MBA with a below average GMAT score. We'll talk strategy, storytelling, networking, and how to stand out when your numbers don't. If you've ever doubted yourself because of one number, this is for you. Let's clear something up. Harvard is not just a numbers game. Yes, the average GMAT is around 730, but that's not a cutoff. What HBS really looks for is leadership potential, impact, and clarity of purpose. In my case, I had a 660 GMAT, way below the average, but I had built two social ventures, led teams at work, and had real stories of driving change. Remember, Harvard admits people, not profiles. Your essay is your microphone. With a lower GMAT, you must use your essay to shift the spotlight. I focused on why now and why HBS. My story wasn't just about business. No, it was about solving a real-world problem in my community and scaling impact. I showed them how Harvard was the bridge to that next level. Your goal? Show trajectory, not perfection. With a weak GMAT, your recommenders need to become your strongest allies. I chose two people who saw me in action, one from my nonprofit work and one from my tech job. Both highlighted my ability to lead without authority, take initiative, and bounce back from failure. They didn't just say smart, they told stories. That's key. The stories your recommenders tell can either echo your resume or bring your personality to life. Choose wisely. When I got the invite to interview, I knew this was my make or break moment. The HBS interview is fast, intense, and deeply personal. They asked me about decisions I'd made, trade-offs, failures, even gaps in my profile. I didn't dodge the low GMAT, I owned it. I explained how I prepared, what I learned, and how I focused on improving my executive skills in other areas. Confidence plus reflection equals credibility. Here's something no one tells you. 30% of the game happens before you hit submit. I reached out to alumni, had honest conversations. One even helped me frame a section of my essay. Another gave mock interview feedback. By the time I applied, I had people rooting for me from the inside. And no, this isn't cheating. It's called doing your homework. Here's the truth. The GMAT is just one data point. If your leadership, impact, and clarity are exceptional, your GMAT won't hold you back. But mediocre in everything plus low GMAT? That's a no-go. Think of it this way. The GMAT opens the door. Your story walks you in. For me, the door was half closed, but my story kicked it wide open. So if you're sitting there thinking, my score's too low, take a breath. Ask instead, is my story strong? Are my choices intentional? Am I someone they'd want in their classroom? Harvard, like many top B schools, wants bold thinkers, not just brilliant test takers. If you bring real value, you'll get your shot, just like I did. Drop a comment below if you want me to review your MBA profile or break down other top B schools' admission secrets. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to MBA Decoded, where ambition meets strategy.